So now that we have the primary bevels ground, time to do the secondary bevel, sometimes called a swed, sometimes called a top grind. In any event, it's going to be smaller than the main bevel. And the first thing I'm going to do is mark the limit. And the reason I'm marking a limit is because I have the hole here drilled and tapped for the thumb disc. And I want to make sure I don't get too close to that, because otherwise it'll be interfering with the disc. So I'm going to put a limit line, right about there. There's no hard and fast rule on how to do it. Then I'll mark the side, just to keep it like that. And I have this purpose-built fixture, once again, for marking with a Sharpie. And you'll notice it has a tube so that there's a very small contact point which will follow the blade right around the curve. And that's what I'm going to do, and mark it with the Sharpie. Get myself a nice mark there. Turn it over. Do exactly the same thing on the other side. And we've got it marked. We're all set to start grinding. When I designed the ATCF, I mentioned that I had incorporated a section up above for the thumb as kind of a protection and as an extra grip. In order to provide a grip, what I wanted to do was to create some sort of checkering, or what's known today as jimping, or little grooves, or something that would prevent the thumb from sliding on it. And what I decided to do is to use a very thin, about 35 thousandths diamond cutoff wheel. And I have a little finger of flexible stainless steel right here. And what that does, you can see it moves. So what I'm going to do is establish the first cut, and then I'm going to put the cut right against the finger, slip the finger into the cut, and use that as a spacer. And then I'll move it over to the next one and use that as the spacer. And keep going step by step until I have a series of evenly spaced grooves along the top of the knife.